Hey admins, welcome to this quick tutorial. Today I'll walk you through how to set up buildings and floors in Flexopus from scratch. This is one of the first steps in setting up Flexopus for your organization and organizing your office space. Let's dive in. We begin on the home screen of the admin area. From here, navigate to locations and then buildings. This is where you'll find an overview of all the buildings that have already been created. If you're just getting started, this page would probably be empty. To add a new building, simply click Add Building and fill in the necessary details. You'll need to enter a building name, set the time zone, which is super important because it cannot be changed later, and add the address. In our case, our new office will be in Frankfurt, so let's fill in some details. Once everything looks good, hit Create, and just like that, your first building is set up. As soon as the building is created, you'll be taken to the General Settings page. At the top, you'll notice a message indicating that your building is not published yet, meaning users won't be able to see or book anything there yet. This gives you time to configure everything properly before making it live. In the image gallery, you can upload pictures of the building to give users a visual reference. There's also a Users Group tab, which allows you to control who can see and book in this building. For example, if you want to restrict access so that employees in Germany can't see US offices and vice versa, you can manage that here. Now that we have a building, let's move on to adding a floor plan. Head over to the Floor Plans tab. To add a floor plan, click Create Floor Plan and enter the details. Give your floor plan a name, assign it a floor plan code, which should be something recognizable, like what you'd see in an elevator, and make sure the correct building is selected. When you're done, click Create and your new floor plan is ready to go. Just like before, the General Settings page will open. Again, you'll see that the floor plan is unpublished, which is exactly what we want while we finish setting things up. There are also a few settings here that you might want to take a look at. Under Location Managers, you see who has admin access to this floor. Every super admin has access, but you can add more managers if needed. In the User Groups tab, you can define which users are allowed to book in the space. For example, you can make sure only HR employees can book there. To review past changes, the activity logs will show you exactly what's been modified, like added or removed desks. Now that we've got our building and floor plan, it's time to add resources. Navigate to the Floor Plan editor where you have two options to create a visual representation of your office. You can either use basic maps, which are free and allow you to upload your own floor plan image, or you can opt for advanced maps, which is a paid feature. Just send us your floor plan and our team will create a polished version for you, complete with a clean layout and your company logo. For this tutorial, we'll stick with a basic map. To create one, just click Create Basic Map and upload an image of your floor plan. This will be used as a background to give users a visual orientation of where the desks are placed. Use the Create Objects tool to place bookable resources like desks and meeting rooms. Our library provides you with everything you need. Change the icon size to match the dimensions of your floor plan. In this video, we won't go into detail about the floor plan editor. Check out our other help resources to learn more about how to use the floor plan editor. For demonstration purposes, we just placed 2 desks and 1 meeting room in our office. Once you're happy with the layout, publish the map. This will take you back to the floor plan overview, where you'll see any outstanding changes. To finalize and publish everything, just click Update Map, and now your office setup is complete. Before we wrap up, there's one last step: publishing the floor plan and building. Remember, both were unpublished while we were setting things up. Now it's time to make them available to users. Start by going back to the General Settings tab of the floor plan, toggle Published Location, and hit Save. Then go back to the Buildings overview, select your building, and do the same thing. Navigate to the General Settings, toggle Published Building, and save your changes. And that's it! Your office setup is now live and users can start booking spaces. To double check that everything is working, switch to the user side and make sure the building and floor plan are visible and that resources can be booked as expected. And that's the whole process. Now you know how to create a building, add floors, and set up bookable resources in Flexopus. Of course, you can always add more floors and tweak the settings as needed. Thanks for watching and happy managing!